Cinema Kane coming back at you. This time around, we're going to take a look at Kevin Smith's latest film, Clerks III. I want to preface this by saying that I've been a huge Kevin Smith fan since I was 13 years old. I know this because when I was 13 years old, I happened to catch the network premiere of his second film, Mallrats. If you know anything about Kevin Smith, you know that he loves to curse like a sailor in his movies. So, watching any of his films that have been edited for television is kind of funny in a different way than he meant for them to be, because none of the original actors came in to record their looping for Mallrats, and as a result you get people that sound nothing like the actors recording over their cursing. It's funny to watch, that's all I'm saying. The second film of his I saw was Dogma, and Dogma, to me, to this day, is still one of my favorite comedies. I love that movie. I think it's brilliant. It's probably my favorite Kevin Smith movie. A close second favorite Kevin Smith movie is probably Clerks II. I absolutely love Clerks II. Part of the reason I love Clerks II is because it's got this great, bright outlook on the future of our heroes, Dante and Randall. The reason I prefaced it this way is I want you to understand that I love Kevin Smith. I think he's a brilliant filmmaker. I really do. He's always done this whole self-deprecating thing where it's like, oh, I'm a crappy filmmaker compared to this person. But it's not true. I think the man's writing is brilliant. I think his directing is pretty good. This movie is such a mixed bag. And I say that not wanting to crap on the film, because I feel like the film has been too harshly judged by many people who have seen it. If I had to give it a star rating, I would give it 3 out of 5. Now here's why. Clerks 3 is a mixed bag because the first half of the film feels like one movie, and the last third of the film, yes, I'm aware I messed, anyway, the last third of the film feels like a completely different movie. I know what he was trying to do. I know what he was going for. But the ending of this film, I've put spoiler alerts at the beginning of this video, of all my videos, just in case someone gets, triggered by something I say that's a spoiler. But here's the thing. He did not earn killing Dante at the end of this movie. He really didn't. And he certainly, in my opinion, didn't. Okay, to a degree he earned Randall's transformation, but again, not nearly the way that he could have. But the worst problem with this movie is the fact that it completely ignores and negates what we felt leaving Clerks II. If you're like me and you love the ending of Clerks 2 because you thought, wow, Dante and Randall are they're going into business together and they're gonna, own the Quick Stop, and how great is this, and Dante's gonna have a wife. It's all great, right? No, it's not all great, and I'll tell you why. Because Kevin immediately pulls the rug out from under us in this movie. He's like, oh, you thought Dante was gonna be happy? No. I killed his wife. Off screen. And, oh, did I mention? We're going to add insult to injury by having her be pregnant. So, yeah, it's a mixed bag because I love the movie, but I hate what it did to Clerks 2. It's not the worst Kevin Smith film you'll ever see, I don't think. I was a person who was defending Tusk when it came out. I saw Yoga Hosers. I enjoyed Cop Out. You know, I don't hate Kevin Smith as a filmmaker, but I hate what he did to these characters that I've grown to love. And I feel like this movie could have been better than it is. I hope that this doesn't put you off of seeing Clerks 3, because I do feel like if you're a fan of Kevin Smith and you haven't seen the movie yet, you should. But I want you to know what you're getting into this movie. The one plus side, if you're like me and you've been a Kevin Smith fan for as long as I have, you know, you probably remember the very, very short-lived Clerks animated series that was so brilliant. This movie has nods to that animated series, and it makes me laugh when they show up. This movie also has elements of Kevin Smith's career. If you know a lot about his career, like I do, you'll see little bits and pieces from things he said in audio commentaries to his stage appearances to, you know, the behind the scenes featurettes. You know, there's the thing I love about this movie is that if you're a fan of the Viewisk universe, there's something in it for you. So it is a good movie, but it's not a great movie. And it's because of the reasons I've already stated. See Clerks 3. Judge for yourself. I'm your host, Cinema Kane. I hope you enjoyed this review of Clerks 3. And I'll see you next time at the video store. Cinema Kane reminding you to please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Please share the video on all your social media. And I'll see you next time at the video store.